All right, so today kind of feels like Fishmas. It's June right now, and we're in North Carolina filming for, you know, a week or 2 weeks, literally almost 2 weeks. We got a call from Rick Hilton at Cedar Springs this morning and said, hey, are you in North Carolina? The people stood us up. They didn't show up. How anybody doesn't show up to Cripple Creek, I have no idea. It was raining really good here. He said, if you get up here right away, you guys can have the whole place to yourself today. We had it booked. The people didn't show up. So guess what? We're here and we see some golden rainbows. Oh my gosh, Kyle. That is a monster fish.
Oh, that is a nice.
I can't tell if it's a rainbow or a brown.
Looks like a bow. Good bow. We've been running. There's under the tree here. It's pretty shallow. Very, very tough presentation. So we're putting these fish. That's a big fish there. Trying to not do the bad. He's owning me good. He's owning me.
Up.
Try not to get hung up in the rock.
Is it gonna fit in that net? Oh my God!
What a big fish!
What the heck?
Welcome to Virginia. Look at this fish right here. Look at that. Just an absolute monster.
So the one thing the guys will tell you is this is a beautiful creek, but this is the worst spot to actually have to fish because we're looking at 6 inches of water and 2 trees. And what's happening is this tree and this tree, the fish are underneath that back tree where Mike is casting towards right now. And they're not easy to get to, but that just makes it more rewarding when you catch a monster like we just did here. But it's just not the ideal place we want to find these fish. We can't choose where we want to fish. We just got to go where the fish are. And right now, they're lined up way back there underneath those branches. As a matter of fact, we can see a golden almost on the bank back there. It's just not an easy place to get to. The other thing you got to remember is if you walk out in the middle of the stream, you're going to spook every one of these. So you got to keep your distance and hope you can get a really good cast out there.
Oh, that's a big fish. Listen to that drag a bit.
So it may look like we're catching tank after tank after tank, but it's been 30 minutes in between bites. You guys are just getting to see the highlights. We're gonna see if he can land this one, but it came in that same spot back there, all the way underneath that tree. Do you normally fish ultralights in Oregon like this?
You know, I don't trout fish much anymore, but we do steelhead fish, and we do use light gear, but not 6-pound test light and size 12 hook light. Big fish for size 12. Yeah, it is. Oh, he's gonna get it in the net.
Folks,
there he goes.
That almost didn't fit.
It didn't really fit.
Getting stuck in the mud, I just broke my flip-flop.
You broke your flip-flop?
Broke the flip-flop in the,
Let me see.
Look at this. This doesn't barely even fit in the net.
Look at that fish right there. Look at that. Very nice. Big fish. All right, so we have a bunch of fish down here in the tail out, and just to get going, I'm using the premium today. It's been really effective. Perfect size berry. I don't know, I've always done well with them. And then we're using the size 12 fire hooks. I like them because they're kind of a wide gap, and the berries sit in there well, or the egg, whatever you want to call it. And the hook ratios have been pretty good today. So pretty simple. I'm just gonna put this down for a second. I got one right here, just a single leg. And then I'm just gonna go gently through that, because perfect. Now that'll work just like that. You can see that right there.
Snaked by a huge rainbow.
Big old rainbow.
Snaked by a monster.
That is a big one. This is steelhead grade fish. Look at that fish. Holy smokes.
So, oh my God, that jump, that thing looked like a salmon. Oh my gosh.
And there's another one. Ooh, rocks, abrasion, everything about this is tough. Oh, get out of there, get out of there.
He might come right to your net. Come on, buddy. Oh my God, he's big. He's way bigger.
Look how fat that fish is. Look at that.
This thing is a monster. He doesn't fit in the net.
Monster fish. Hold on. This is a big one.
Folks, I don't even know how to describe this fish. This is...
Just look at that. Let me get the hook out really quick.
This is why you come to Cedar Springs. Some of the largest trout really in the United States. and they're in every hole. This is incredible, absolutely incredible.
Look at that fish. The tank. Look at that.
I had a feeling she was hungry and she's chasing your deer.
Jesus.
Yellow jacket.
You were trying for the golden.
For the golden. But,
Two in a row
rainbows are
that way.
hungrier. Football.
She just said, no, sir.
Doesn't like that red switch. I went camoed out today. A little stealth approach.
Good color on this fish. Got it.
There you go.
Finally, look at that football.
Nice fish.
Holy cow. Look at that pig. Definitely as fat as she is long. All right guys, so been having a lot of success today. I've been kind of bouncing back and forth with what I'm using and depending on where the fish are lying. It's a pretty shallow creek here, so getting in front of them is kind of one of the challenges. First thing this morning I was using the yellow jackets. That was working really well for the rainbows, and then it started getting a little finicky, so that's when we changed setups and started using fireworm. My go-to today was the white, and that really seemed to trigger them for whatever reason. Light of the day. A lot of people never use these. There's a lot of different ways to set them up. I like to set them up wacky style. So pop one of these bad boys out of here. And they're super durable bait, so you don't have to necessarily worry about having them come off. I think the same worm I was using for multiple fish. Now if you look at them, they're a little weight forward heavy just because of the thickness of it. So I go about a quarter way down is where I'm setting them into setting the hook into the worm, and it seems to balance them out perfectly. And you just poke right on through, and you can see there's a lot of meat for it to hang on to of that fire hook, and as it moves through the water it just keeps undulating. And so I'm casting ahead of them, letting the small split shot take me down to the bottom. Like I said, pretty shallow, so we're using small shot. And then once I get about 2 feet away from them, I give it a couple twitches. Like I said, it just moves beautifully in the current, and we're seeing these fish just jump on the fireworm. We found a nice little patch of them sitting in the middle here, and drifted right into them.
Oh my gosh, he's bigger than I thought he was.
Wacky rig, just twitching it down the stream, came off the spot.
Oh no, he's in the trees.
Here he comes, he's still on.
Wow.
Oh, double.
No
on the
way.
Big fireworm.
This is a tank too. Oh my God.
Great.
We gotta get this one in. Whoa, whoa, no.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Double. Oh, and
Bumble.
Lost. Mine got off.
Folks,
on the pink fireworm.
what's
though.
crazy here is this is the last color. You can see it right there. Turn that net just that direction, Mike, other way. All right, now you just hold it.
Of course,
Yep.
it rolled on you.
You can see the white fireworm right there.
In the corner pocket. Yep.
There it is.
All right, so there we go. We got the big, beautiful bow with that white fireworm right in the corner pocket, sweet spot. You hook them there, they're not getting away. Yeah. Wow.
That is a good one.
Yeah, we could not get these goldens to bite any.
We didn't want bait, but guess what?
White fireworm.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh my God.
All right, so we've been trying to get at these goldens for quite a while now. We've tried just about everything. And I threw that white fireworm out there again. Oh man, and he jumped all over it. I was super happy. It's my first, and I just had to unlock the ticket. And today, the white fireworm was definitely the go-to.
All right, he's got a brown. We're just trying to get a golden up there, and Mike got a brown. Oh my God, he did finally got the brown.
Fireworm strikes again.
Wow.
Man.
White fireworm is the one. Look at the colors on that thing. Oh. Got him. Oh my gosh. So, I don't know if you saw me. I was like Flash Gordon. Me and Kyle were way up there. We saw a golden up there. We've been trying to get it. We can't get it for about 30 minutes now. All of a sudden, Mike's screaming at us, "Get out here, I got a brown." Guess what? He got a beautiful brown. Welcome to the greatest place to trout fish in North America, folks. At least in our point of view. Mike, let's see this one. Oh, white fireworm again.
That's a dandy. Oh my God. So he was really aggressive. He swiped at it, thought I had him once, and then pitched back in there. Another twitch, 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 and boom. There goes the dynamite. Look at that rod. It's a heavy fish. I don't know if it's the change in light or the way we're rigging them and the action, but like a bass going after it.
Another nice, look at that. That's a beautiful rainbow.
Sure. That's a big one. There he is. Nothing but net. There he is. Another fat bugger.
You know, today was one of those days that was kind of hard to forget. It was one of those real memorable days that we didn't expect. And what we mean by that is we were here to do a lot of filming in North Carolina. And my good friend Rick Hilton over at Cedar Springs Sportsman's Lodge sent me a text and said, "Hey, I know you're across the border right now. The guys that were coming today did not show." Now, we had planned on being there, but there was no openings. Unfortunately, they're too busy. So he said, "Come on up, the stream's yours." And that's what we did. Now, interestingly enough, I think the people didn't show up because Mother Nature was supposed to be nasty today. And what I mean by that is they expected anywhere from a ½ inch or more in this area, and it was supposed to rain all day. We got there and it missed it a little bit. We had our rain gear on. We even bought a lot of rain gear, and Mike said to me, "You know what? If we buy rain gear, it's not going to rain." So we did. And let me tell you what happened. We followed a week of 80-degree temperatures with no rain here in late spring in Southwest Virginia at Cedar Springs Sportsman's Lodge on Cripple Creek. And anybody that's been here before or seen us film here before knows this is a pay-to-fish stream, okay? You pay about $75, and guess what? It puts you an opportunity to catch some of the largest golden rainbows and rainbows in America. And what I mean by that is this is incredible stream fishing. And what that gives you access to is roughly a mile of fishable water. Normally there's up to 20 to 25 people a day. Today it was just the three of us, and you know I don't fish. So amazingly enough, what a day it was. And what I mean by that is, you know, I think the barometer going up and down really made fishing tough. But what we did do is, of all the fish we saw, we didn't catch a lot of them. We caught some really good ones. Now you'll see us catch a really nice brown that Mike caught here, just a beautiful hook jaw. You know, we also saw catching anywhere from 5 to 10 pound rainbows, which is not easy to do anywhere. And we did catch a couple of goldens. Now you'll see a lot of goldens in this video that didn't bite. And most of the fish we saw today didn't bite. It's always best to be honest with people. We had a really tough bite today, but we knew that was going to be the case with the barometer bouncing up and down like it did. Now all of our fish today came on several different baits. You know, we did get a brown, rainbow, and golden, which is great. They don't stock brookies right now, and they don't have tigers right now, so we batted for the cycle here. And the fish came on several baits. Kyle caught most of his fish on premium salmon eggs, which you also call those red labels. You know, and Mike caught all of his first fish on yellow jackets. And both of the guys use size 12 fire hooks, and you'll see them go back and forth between using a fire float and not using a fire float, depending on the conditions. However, later in the day, when Mike switched over to a white fireworm, hey, I'm going to be honest with you, it's one of the least popular colors. Not because it doesn't work, but because most people think you have to have something bright to catch fish. White was the perfect remedy today, and we caught fish after fish on that one. Now, one thing I want to remind all you guys, if you're somebody that doesn't enjoy fishing private trout streams, that's okay. Thank you for watching this video. Maybe this isn't for you. However, for those of you guys that just want to have a chance to catch massive fish, rainbows, brooks, and browns, this is one of the best places in the United States to do this. These people raise amazing fish. They stock it every single day for folks. And what they do is make dreams come true for anglers all over North America. Check them out. and come catch a fish of a lifetime here for yourself. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.